Hey Battle Pirates, it's Price is Wrong here. Just going to do the same thing I was doing last night, basically just ranking my Nemi a little bit.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright. Well, anyway, I'm almost caught up on my repairs, with the exception of my Nemi, right? Because it's like a day and 14 hours all by itself. Well, what's left, I actually did have it repairing overnight, so. But anyway, I'll go ahead and extend this guy and launch. Probably will be spinning, oh my gosh, figures, everything in here is popped. Isn't that amazing that everything here is popped after I just coined that? The freaking heck, man. I don't know how long ago these things were popped, but maybe they'll blow up soon. Fingers are crossed. See if they blow up. Alright, well, for those that didn't get to class last night, pretty much everything in here has a, hey Foxo, everything in here has a purpose. The Nemi, of course, is the target. That's what I'm trying to rank. And we have the decoy boat in here, which is the sub right here, the Spectre sub is my decoy. And then I have the Triton here as countermeasures. Alright. I have the Viper in here, it's just in case I get ninja, that I can spot the boats before they can start shooting at me. Is really the whole point of that. And then of course this right here is just for extra damage too, if I need it. Of course it could also use some ranking. I actually got it up to 2 stripes yesterday, so. The Nemesis has just got, it's got on there strike missiles. It's 16 strike missiles on there. Generally, I try to leave early so that I can navigate the boat before getting injured. Because you just don't know what's out here, quite honestly. You don't know what the heck's out here. Alright, so 4, I'll tell it to stop. 5, I'll go ahead and tell it to turn around. The proto mastodon is back here. Like I said, it's extra firepower. So basically, if I manage to get injured by subs, I just stack everything, and just do what damage that I can. If I need additional firepower, then I have it. The proto mastodon. I'm on my lunch break for work, just so y'all know. Just on my lunch break. My name Chris is watching. That's weird. I had just opened this one, right? It's like they're all popping back up out here. It's cool. Maybe they're blowing up. Man, somebody posted some cords somewhere. Now I got 3 lifters. That means I probably got a sniper on the way. Same thing happened to me yesterday. I had a whole bunch of people jumped over here and was trying to pretty much snipe all of my everybody in my alliance because they were worried that I wasn't going to make it easy for them to snipe my fleet, which I didn't make it easy for them to snipe my fleet. But they started screwing on with MBK, man. They obviously didn't know any better. Early. Here, my computer fan lining up. That's a big boat. I'll give them that. I mean, it's a big boat. I mean, I get why people like look at it, but golly, it's such a magnet. Eon. Yeah. Oh, if you can't tell, it's already been sniped once. So, yep. People don't like to make anything you do easy in this game. Yeah. That's a 2-day repair, man, even with no armor, so. Not that I expect anybody to give a crap, but. I don't know. It's funny I'm ranking it up, right? I mean, it's not like I'm not going to use it. It's freaking 2 days repair, so what am I going to use it for? I can see me maybe using it. I was actually thinking about a snowfall campaign, and you know, if I could actually get it to park it on top of the Kraken, I thought it would be awesome. But if I could use it on the Kraken, I'd have to definitely dress out a nice fleet for it, though. I'd have to. My idea right now is actually has to do with what are them big boats called that came from the Forsaken Arena tournament. They reduced the tactical modules by 70%. Can't remember. Yeah, the Proto Nemesis is flagship only, so you can't really do that. It's not like, you know, I mean, it'd be nice if you had the option to not put the Proto in the flagship. It would be nice, but you don't have that option. I mean, if you did, and people just put the Proto out in the front like that, then it'd be like they were asking for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm on my lunch break. Yeah, but it's not really an option putting this in the flagship position. It's the only place it can go. Find a target. It's like everything out here is pop. Yesterday I got sniped. It's like when I stopped to hit the target before it actually lit up, somebody actually got me. It was weird. I don't know how the heck they got me like that, but they did. Doing all right. Gotta keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. Try to jump out early. Move on to the next target. It's terrible, man, having to play this way. Sometimes people like to call me paranoid, but I like to think I'm just smart. I like to think that. I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm just saying I like to think it. this rate, it's going to take a really long time. It is going to take a really long time. I haven't even got a stripe on there yet. I do like that I'm getting these done like in a minute. I'm actually working on another Viper. Got a Viper in there right now. It's blank too, it's just a thud one on it. My next plan, what I'm going to be doing here in a few minutes, so is I want to, you know, I know before I said I would never put armor on my outpost, but I'm changing my mind on that. I'm actually going to go put armor on my outpost. I only got like probably 3 hours of sleep. I'm just no good at sleep. I don't know what my problem is. Me and sleep don't get along. Takes me forever to get there and then stay in there. You wake up to go to the bathroom and you just can't go back to sleep, you know. It's terrible. I love that this Nemi shoots as fast as it does. I think the penetrative reload attribute on it, I really like that. I think it's pretty nice. It's got one on there for rockets too. It's got a rocket reload buff too, and it's pretty nice. See if I can find something else to hit. Excuse me. I saw a bubble go away. That was cool. It's like one of them things you just never see, you know? Yeah, this thing is huge on the map. It really is. It's, it is. It's a monster. 71. That's where you at. There's one. Still got your, still working on your Forsaken missions, babe? What'd you win? Oh, okay, same thing I got. Assault Disruptor, yeah, I got the same thing. They take care of you on. The base combat speed is actually 9, but I did put engine 3 on there. That gives it a, I think that's what, 50%? If it is, then that's what, 4.5, 13? Something like that, I don't know. Can't remember what engine 3 is. But that's what's on here is engine 3. Probably should have took a nap instead of doing this. Definitely would have benefited from a nap. So I got a message. Ten out of 10 would nap again. Oh yeah. Yeah. My dog's back here scratching the carpet. Alright, I'm just gonna let that roll. I'll come back and hit it in a second. Alright, this guy here, its combat speed is 16. Good job, man, 16. That's what it is. Alright, I'll have to get that in a second. Hey, Free Kitchen. Sorry, just realized someone should have asked me that. Alright, good. Bam. Let that go for a few days. I know, man. Everything in this freaking game takes forever. 6 days. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of time. I mean, 10 days for a defense platform, man. It's a shame. It really is. Alright, let me get back in there real quick. I just want to cash in my resource generators real quick. Not like that guy's trying to tell me that because these are strike missiles, they don't do that much damage, it's just going to take longer to rank. Maybe it's just because it takes longer for the target to die. My guess is that's why, what he's saying. Yeah, I coined part of it. How's it going, God Chef? Yes, I have been sniped. I sure have. Phantom Nighthawk Fleet sniped me, and he died. I killed him. Took his fleet out. That's the whole point of this particular fleet setup, though, is all strategy. It's all strategy. I'll explain it to you in here in a second. I mean, I have explained it on here a few times already, so the people that have been on here, which really isn't that many, I guess, is, I'll just hear it again. Get in there, there we go. Alright, strategy. First, obviously, the number one boat's the Proto, and that is, the whole point of the Proto is to, obviously, rank up. The number two boat is the countermeasure Triton, and that there's to help shoot missiles and mortars. And then finally, well, I'm sorry, then the number 3 boat is the Spectre. It's a decoy. It's got basically nothing in there for cloak, and it's even got a Reaver Scout engine to make sure it gets up in front faster. So it's got the Reaver Scout engine. It's got 1 torpedo on it. Number 4 boat, which is right here, is the Viper, and the whole point of it being in there is for the 80 thermal range. That way, basically, if I do get ninja'd by subs, I can stack the fleet, and I can be shooting at the Nighthawks before they can shoot at me. And they'll be visible, and I can shoot at them before they shoot at me. And then the Proto Mastodon is really just for additional firepower in case I need it, as if I do get sniped. So. Yeah, I had one person snipe me, and he said he's not going to make that mistake again. So, Yeah, the rate of fire is lower. Pound for pound, the Strike V is the best DPS. Okay, it's got the best DPS as far as the missiles go, anyway. Um, but overall DPS, with not counting the weight, if you don't factor in the weight, then obviously Siege is better. The Siege Missile Z is better. Hey, Kilted. This is actually my second one. I did it last night too. I went to stream for a couple hours doing this last night. Of course, now I'm just on my lunch break. Yep. Yeah, tried and failed, yep. Of course, you know, if you factor in the damage taken, repair time, not damage, but if you factor in the repair time, then I lost. And I only say that because, you know, even though I'd sunk his fleet and sent him home, I still ended up with it like a day and 22 hours with repairs off of it. Thank you, babe, for cleaning up out here. You need the res, I hope. Oh, you did in the beginning? Yeah, the coin, I did spend a few days, let it cook for a few days, probably about 5 days. I think I put it in Sunday and I ended up coining it the whole out on Friday. And then I went and coined like an additional 4 days because the loading it up with strike missiles and the specials was only 4 days. And so that was, you know, basically like another 20 bucks. So altogether I probably spent right around 800 gold on this. Now this is not really equipped to do anything other than rank. You know, I went the cheap route. Now at some point I may change the fleet up, but the only reason I went with the Strike V's is just because it was cheap, and you know, I can undo it and it's not going to like it'll be all right. I'll be okay with it. Yeah. It's on my stream, man, on my YouTube page. One I did last night, it's on there. Ice patch goes away really quick, doesn't it? It only lasts, what, 2 seconds, maybe? Hey, Crow Sweden. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boat's huge, man. It is a big freaking boat. It really is. Yeah, it is. It's about the size of a base on the world map. And I'm a mess. Need to quit yawning. Yeah, just the naked hull was 18.5 days. I let it cook for 5 days on its own, and then I coined the other 13, and then I coined another 4 days. So altogether about 17 days worth of repair. 17 days worth of build time is what I coined. So it's a little over 800. That's fairly cheap. Just a starter kit on that was pretty good. Yeah, you can sign in using Facebook. That's what I did earlier when I was on there. Alright, let's see where the crew's at. We got 5 minutes left on this thing. It is, man. It is. You're right. I mean, there was an alliance on my video from last night. There was an alliance jumped in. They were trying to tie up my alliance so that they could ninja the proto. So I couldn't believe that they were like that brazen. Like, really, you're going to bring all those fleets over here to try to tie up the whole alliance, you know, so that they could just to snipe this thing. What's that? Oh. Let's move it, man. Yes, some of their bases got a visit for that, you know, from MBK. MBK is a really strong group. I'm not really a good representative of MBK. I used to be a really strong player once upon a time, and that's how I got in. and I just haven't. I've never left. But you know, the game's gotten really expensive since then. Back then, when I was good, the game was more about skill. Ah, nice. I'm gonna have to grab me a soda or something, man. I'm like dying over here. Need to pick me up. Man, these things keep opening up, man. Kilted and my wife have been out here cleaning up behind me, man. That's been pretty awesome. Stuff's been spawning, man, like crazy. I love that. Yeah, from what I understand, it ranks better when it's zombied anyway, which is the only reason why I haven't really prioritized repairing it after being ninja. You know what I mean? I went and repaired the rest of the fleet, but I did not make repairing this here a priority, the proto Nemi. So, I don't know. No, she's actually cubed already, I believe. She said she needed the res earlier, but she doesn't need it now. I don't know if you need it, but yeah, if you need it, you can definitely have it. God, I don't even think she's on the game right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. Look at my, oh, my counter's already up. Oh, got my first stripe. Woohoo! 1709. Alright, what do I need for the second stripe? 3229. Ouch. At least I got my first one though. Yeah, the last one we did was kind of long. It wouldn't intended to be, but just apparently a lot of people had something to say. So, all right, well, that's all I'm gonna do for now. I know, just confirmed this here doubles. It was 3, and now it's 6. For the first extension, it's still 3. The second extension is 6. I don't think I'm gonna extend that anymore. I think I'm just gonna dismiss it, and I'm just gonna start this repair. I got to get back to work. I'm gonna do shoutouts real quick. All right, we have Cruiser 75 on here, Double Hammer, Treadmill X, Fast Shot 45, Freak Kitchen, God Chef, Guilty Pirate, Krill Sweden, Foxo, Raven's Cry, Steph 6565, ESP, Z-Dog 40. Thanks for coming out here and hanging out with me. Appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, give me a thumbs up underneath or something. You know, give me some subscribe and all that junk. So, anyway, y'all have a good one.
The price is wrong, bitch.